We're at Utah Motorsports Campus. We've just had 2 track sessions on the 2022 Suzuki Hayabusa, and I have 3 observations about this bike. 1, the power. Obviously, 1300 cc's, the Hayabusa tradition. It makes about, I think, just under 180 horsepower these days, but the power is perfect for this big, long track. You got torque everywhere. You could literally ride most of the track in 2nd or 3rd gear and keep a good pace till you get to the front straight, and then you got to shift up 2nd, 3rd, 4th, maybe even 5th if you've got more courage than me. You could probably hit, I've seen it north of 140 at the end of the front straight. I bet you the fast guys here are hitting much higher than that. And then there's a tight left-hander at the end of the front straight, so you really got to get on the brakes. And that's one of the areas where you feel the weight of the bike. This is not a 400-pound sport bike. This is closer to 480 pounds, I think, and you really start to feel the weight of the bike when you're hammering on the brakes at the end of the front straight. You feel that front tire just start to squirm and so forth, but it's otherwise pretty stable. The only other place where you could feel the weight of the bike is there's a chicane in the back. I think it's called the Beatitudes 1, 2, 3, and it's a very quick downhill left, right, left. And the bike is good, right? But it just, you feel it's not a super sport. You feel the difference. It does it fine, but you could tell the weight of the bike. But those are the only places where I'm really feeling the weight of this Hayabusa. And then thirdly, traction control is just changing the game, right? You exit a turn and you roll on the throttle and you leave it up to the bike's electronics and traction control to get you out of that turn as quickly as possible. And you see the light blink and it's just, but you've got clean drive the whole way out. It's really quite amazing. But these are my 3 observations of the Hayabusa on the track, and we've got one more session this afternoon, and then we're going to check out the launch control too. Tip it in. Here you got enough time to set up body position for the long carousel right. Again, traction control lights saving my bacon. Again, go really late here. They put cones at the apex. Traction control right on. Second gear. That front end is really squirming around under braking. 2nd gear. So this whole track could be ridden in either 2nd or 3rd. 2nd you're higher up on the revs. 3rd gear, take you more to the torque band. Here I'm doing it in 2nd. This whole section. Touch the brakes, scrub some speed, lean it in, aim for the apex. Keep it going to the outside because there's a 2 double apex left. 90, 100 miles an hour. 2nd gear. Heavy on the brakes. To the hard hairpin left. Watch out for these patches. I try to land between them. I'm taking this really conservatively. I haven't been on the track in years. This is scratching an itch. Holy cow. Here, clip that apex. Get on the gas. 2nd gear. 70, 80, 90. Scrub some speed, roll off. Wait for this tar snake. Hit the apex after the tar snake. And then into the tightest section of the track. Flick it left. Get on the foot pegs. Flick it right. Oh, I wish I was so much faster here. Flick it left. Get on the gas. Yeah. 80 miles an hour. Brakes. Off the brakes. Tip it in. Yes. Traction control. Got 100 miles an hour in that short stretch without effort. Holy cow. This thing shouldn't be this good. I tell you, this is really the sport of sport bikes, sport touring motorcycles. Holy cow. All right, onto the front straight. Hit that apex. Start rolling on. Get the bike vertical. Shift.